These are $35,000 VR gloves that are supposed to be the best in the world. So I tried on HaptX's DK2 glove. These are powered by compressed air. There are a bunch of tiny little air channels from the air pack that you wear on your back into the gloves, and provides up to 8 pounds of force per digit.
These are just little silicone bladders that inflate up to 2 millimeters and deflate according to whatever you are touching or what's touching you at any given moment. And there's 133 of those on each hand.
Awesome, thank you.
Sure.
In addition to force feedback though, it provides 36 degrees of freedom when tracking your hand, which means it really knows where you are. It has a bunch of sensors on board to capture the exact position of your fingers. It can do so with 0.3 millimeters of resolution. And now it's time to try them on.
Oh, hey, there we go.
So go ahead and push that button that says room scale.
Okay.
And then start demo.
Okay.
And then it's
Wow.
all you. Just head over to that roll top desk, open it up and interact with everything. However necessary.
Whoa, okay. There's a cat here. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I can feel the individual whiskers flick and rebound as my hand runs over them.
Wow, I can feel its whiskers and its fur.
And then when I rub it the wrong way, it almost stands on end again.
This is incredible, hold on.
He then asked me to touch this Tesla lamp.
Oh, I don't know about that.
So that turns on the Tesla lamp on the back of the desk. You
Yeah.
see that lamp right there?
Yeah.
Put your right hand on that lamp and then do the slide with the left hand.
Okay. Oh, I can feel it, wow.
To my shock, my fingers came to a cold, hard stop when I found the edge of that lamp around the shape of that globe, which I don't know how they did because there's no temperature control, but I think I just imagined it.
Oh, it's shocking me. Oh
My fingers were tingling. I suppose they're just vibrating, but it almost felt real and I was scared and had to yank my hand away.
No.
There were then some plants on the right that were so firm and bristly, I felt like every needle of that plant. And then when I pushed too hard, I could feel the branch underneath bending and giving way. Then there was this fern on top that was unbelievable. It was like smooth and slick as like each individual leaf went through my hand. And then I could feel the tension through the vine that the leaves were on pulling back to the planter.
I swear I'm holding something.
And I was worried I was gonna yank it and pull it over.
You're holding some plant in front of me right now and I just can't see it because my headset's on. This is unbelievable.
Usually I shy away from writing in VR, but the whole experience was so smooth and fluid. I picked up a pen in the back, and this was the first time handwriting looked like my actual handwriting. This was as good as real handwriting and not the scribbles that normally come out when I draw a marker in VR and try to write.
This is the most fluid experience of holding something I've ever had.
This radio demo was super cool and really shows what sets this apart from other gloves. So when you come up to a detent on the radio, the force feedback stops your fingers in place for a second, and then they keep going.
That is nice. Oh, the feedback is so crisp on that.
In normal haptic suits, there's just a small vibration motor, like exactly what's in your cell phone. And so as you would turn something, maybe your fingers would vibrate a little bit, but it's not going to stop you. You're not feeling any force, any resistance that's going to hold your fingers in place. And so that was really cool. It made me feel like everything was actually real. So real, in fact, as you're about to see, I'm not sure what's real and what's not. This cup is about where I lost reality. It was so smooth and so hard, and I felt so much weight as I held it in my hands. I was able to trace my thumb around the rim of the cup and then pinch and hold it.
Yeah.
So normally for a VR hand interaction, when you go to reach something, it's not like doing a physics simulation of where you're holding it and how much force that should be. It's actually just kind of mapping your fingers right to some touch point when you're within the appropriate distance and you're making the right gesture and it snaps on. So it can be kind of a hassle because if your fingers move position and it thinks you're not that close anymore, it'll suddenly drop the item. And so it's kind of hard to hold stuff in VR sometimes if you're just doing hand tracking. This was perfect. As soon as I grabbed the cup and I felt this just cold, hard, smooth metal swinging around my fingers, which is unbelievable. I think you see me start laughing here. I don't know what's going on.
I swear I'm holding a cup right now. This is unbelievable. Wow.
I put the cup back in my hands and you'll see me lift up my headset to create a little gap between my nose and my eye, because I'm trying to see if this cup is actually real. I'm not sure if he's handing me props at this point. It feels so real. I think he's lying to me.
I swear I'm holding a cup right now. This is unbelievable.
I went to go put the cup down and it got kind of stuck on my fingers and I shake it off. I shook it off too quick and it went flying onto the table and I like gasped. I thought I was about to make this huge clang on the desk when I dropped the cup. Even though I know it's not physically there, I still think it's there. This is the magic of virtual reality and what everyone is chasing after when they say they were immersed. Like the word immersed comes up in every single VR review because that's what we want to feel. It doesn't really matter how high resolution the display is. We want to feel like we're there. Every game or controller or new headset I buy, I'm just trying to feel like more immersed. I want to chase that initial feeling of when I first tried on VR and fell in love. Normally, this isn't going to happen in a demo, especially at CES. Everyone is running through demos as fast as possible because there's a big line, there's a ton of people behind you waiting for their turn, and so the demos are pretty simple. They're usually like a shooter game, or you're just picking up something in a sandbox, and it's not that immersive. You just kind of get a sense that the technology works, but you don't have long enough to really explore it and fall in love with it. That I lost touch of reality in 60 seconds in this demo is incredible. I never thought it would really have this effect on me so fast. This was so amazing. I don't know if I can go back to normal VR after this. The sensation of feeling everything in VR was way more immersive than I was prepared for. For now though, the glove still costs $5,500 and the air pack costs $30,000. I don't have that money, so for now, I think this will just be a dream.
Thank you so much.
But it's my favorite dream so far. Here's to the future. See you next time.